This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio, and this is November 20th, 2020. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope you've got your Christmas lights up and doing things that are making yourself and others joyful, because if we don't do it, who's gonna, right? I got my Christmas lights up, and if you are watching me on YouTube, I will move out of the way. I'm in my store, and I've got my lights up here. Why? Because it makes me happy. So tonight, I thought I would do a show and work on doing some healing for you guys, for the light workers. I'll do the curse removal again, because everybody needs that balancing and clearing. And we'll do extra healing and clearing for all light workers, and then depending on how much time we have, because I want it to be a healing show for the earth and all life forms. So we'll do some energy work through the water elemental and sea life, my dolphin and whale friends. And if we really want people to move forward in this planet, we really need to cut the ties and bind that humanity has with Satan. So we'll do that and start calling down golden solar energy and whatever else we can fit in tonight. So I think I was going to say some other things, but as life has it, I'm having a brain bubble and I can't think of what they are. So I guess it really doesn't matter. Much does it. Healing work's important. So first part's going to be for you, and then the second part is going to be doing divine service work for the planet and all life forms. Oh, there we go. The light bulb went on. Guys, do the small businesses a favor and shop through your small businesses. I just had my neighbor who has a Himalayan store, and I thought they were doing really well. They're out of business. They're gone. And I'm just like, oh my God. So instead of this holidays and shopping at Walmarts and whoever, getting dressed up and going to Target's, look at what is left of your local businesses that are still there, that are still trying to stay open. We need to help them, guys. We need to support them. Even if it's about coming in and buying a $1 item or a $5 item, it all adds up at the end of the day. We're not proud. And, I'm a small business owner, so I can relate big time. But, who is there in your town? They need your support. So support your local businesses, and that's what I was going to say. See, I'm not that old. All right, guys. So for those of you that are going to participate, I just want you to sit down, put your hands in your lap, just sit up as straight as you can. Take some gentle, deep breaths. I want you to breathe in light and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. And imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. So breathe in light and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. And yes, we're doing the soul retrieval curse balance. The curse removal energy balancing right now. Now, around each and every one of you, I'm going to surround you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I'm going to seal you in the pink flame of love. And I call to all the teachers, guides, masters, all the divine beings, cosmic beings, the angel, the dolphins, the whales, all of those divine beings that work with you, and invite them in to make this energy work as gentle, loving, and kind for you as we can. And also, when we start doing world work, to amplify our work. So take one more deep breath and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. And imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God. And you fill up with more of your divine essence. So I want you to imagine now this incredible divine healing energy coming down from God, coming into your crown chakra at the top of your head. And allow it to flow through your brain. And as it flows through your brain, feel every cell, atom, molecule of your brain reconnecting to the Creator. And you become an even more awakened spiritual being filled with all these new possibilities. And now allow that divine energy to flow out your third eye. Feel it open. Now feel that energy flow down and come out of your throat chakra. Feel that chakra open. And let that divine energy drift down even farther and feel it come out of your heart chakra. And feel that energy center open. And now allow it to drift down to your solar plexus, is right underneath your heart chakra. Feel that energy flow through that chakra and open. And now feel that energy drift all the way down your body and come out of your belly button chakra. Feel that open. And now allow it to flow out of your sacral, which is right below your belly button chakra. Feel it open. And now allow that divine energy to flow out of your root chakra. And feel that open. Now feel that energy flow all the way down your legs. Let it go out your feet and send it into the earth. Feel it flow down your arms and out your hands. And I want you to feel it flow down your spine. Feel yourself totally consumed in this divine energy. So take one more gentle deep breath and exhale out anything left that's in your body that's dark or negative, and feel that energy being gently released as you breathe. Exhale, goes into the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with more of your divine essence and breathe normal. I call to Michael the Archangel to come forth and cut all ties to any energy you've taken on that's not yours, whether it's from a friend, relative, acquaintance, stranger, anybody you work with, TV, said animal, whatever the karmic reason is that created anything out of balance in your life or your body today. And as all that unwanted energy is peeled off of you gently like an onion skin, it all goes through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. And now I want Michael to come forth, cut all ties to reptile, dinosaur energy, secret societies, organized religion, and all ties to any oaths, vows, curses, hexes, rituals that could have been done to you or your family, going backwards and forwards, hundreds of thousands of generations, or anything you could have done, consciously or unconsciously. And as all that unwanted energy too is peeled off of you gently like an onion skin, it all goes through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with more of your divine essence. And now I want Michael to come forth, cut all ties to any effigies that have been misused against you, and that's any elemental of yours that was used to hurt you or anyone, including anything you own. Clothes, hair, picture, your name spoken, written to spot of, or anything you have your energy on, and as ties to all those elementals are cut. I call the violet flame through them to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal. We release all that unwanted energy back to God. And you fill up with more of your divine essence. And we command those elementals to be neutral. Only emit love. And now I want Michael to come forth, remove any energy implants that could have been done to you or anything that could have carried over from any other lifetime because of dark magic, voodoo, dark witchcraft, Santa Maria, just dark thoughts sent your way. So I want the stick, pen, needle, or knife that's in your crown chakra removed from your third eye, your throat, heart, solar plexus, belly button, root, feet, hands, spine, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, hips, teeth, anywhere in your body that's out of balance. And as you feel the pins, needles, and knives being very gently removed, you immediately start to feel violet flame cleaning everything up, angel light energy to heal. Now you're just filling up with your divine essence. And now I want Michael to come forth, cut all ties, patriarchy, genocide, rape, incest, slavery, prostitution, persecution, circumcision, removing any energy overlay that's trying to manipulate you, keeping you from connecting with God, healing yourself, being really successful, fulfilling all your divine missions, and living your life in joy. And as all that unwanted energy that no longer serves you is being gently peeled off of you too, like an onion skin, we send it through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with more of your divine essence. So if there is anybody out there directing any kind of dark energy at you, whether it's through magic, witchcraft, Santa Maria, or just dark thoughts sent your way, we're going to ask them to stop, step forward in the light, and if they choose to continue, which is their free will, we ask their higher self and guardian angels to put them in a position of harmlessness. We surround them in a bubble of mirror. The mirror faces them. That's 2 inches from their nose. And as long as they do that dark work, that energy stays contained in that bubble of mirror. And the bubble of mirror stays up 24/7, 365 days a year until they do works of good. And we add the violet flame to it so they have no forward movement. Now I'm going to call to your higher self and ask that your divine blueprint for perfect health, abundance, and all your spiritual gifts is activated in your body and manifests in your life. And allow that energy now to integrate in a very gentle, kind, loving way with your cells, atoms, molecules, all your internal organs going all the way down into your DNA. So now I'm going to ask your heart to communicate with those body parts that are out of balance in your body. So in your mind's eye, see and feel your heart, sending healing energy to those areas and communicating to that part of you that it's now receiving so much love, that it's going through a healing transformation. Remind that body part that it's loved. And imagine this healing love energy flowing back and forth from your heart to that body part, always strengthening and regenerating. Now ask your heart to activate again your divine blueprint for perfect health. And as you ask, it is done. Now see your body parts working in perfect harmony with the rest of your body. Now, I want you to imagine that twice a day. All right, I'm going to fill you guys up with much love. And we're going to create a bubble of light with this one. And we're going to put in all light workers. And of course, all of you. And let's do a clearing, another clearing. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. Call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties to any dark forces that are around any light worker. You tie and bind that dark force, send it through the violet flame, and send it back to the divine. Fill that space up with an angel of protection and love. See all the light workers filling up with so much light, they become divine magnets for everything they need to fulfill their divine missions. Let all dark influences be exposed around them in a way that the light workers sees them clearly and removes them from their lives, making, skip a page, there we go, making them a distant acquaintance. See all light workers and their divine missions being placed in a bubble of invisibility. so they cannot be seen by the dark forces. See all groups standing up for humanity, putting their egos aside and working together, helping each other on all levels. See all light workers and their family, friends being protected 24/7, 366 days a year from here through infinity. Now we're going to call to the Great Spirit, and we invoke the following. We ask for the activation of the law of abundance with the help and knowledge of our Atlantean and Lemurian ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, angels, archangels, elementals, unicorns, gods and goddesses, everything that is connected to the Great Spirit. I called Archangel Michael and asked that you cut all ties and all low vibrations, the negative ties and bonds to all energies, entities, and fears that we have accumulated in all our lifetimes and to protect us always. I called Ganesha to remove all blockages and to allow all light workers life and work to flow easily, gracefully, and comfortably with love. Saint Germain and all the divine beings, please allow all our low vibrations pass through the violet flame of transmutation and fill the spaces up with love. We call to the Christ consciousness in all of us to be activated and to help us find inner peace and it be reflected into our environments. I send love and hope and peace to all people and entities throughout the universe to help them raise their own vibrations in their own time, as everything happens in divine time and order. We call the higher self of all light workers and ask for you to cancel, nullify, and release all vows, curses, hexes, and low vibration, negative overlays that are restricting us to move forward. I now see all light workers full of and radiating so much light that they become magnets for everything they need. It's being drawn to them from the universe as we speak. I see all light workers from around the globes and all levels of existence, reconnecting, communicating, sharing, helping and healing each other so they can fulfill their divine mission with ease whilst helping to raise the vibration of Mother Earth, Father Sky. I call for all light workers to attract only high vibration, positive, loving, healthy relationships into their lives. We give thanks, love, light, gratitude, forgiveness, peace, compassion, joy, and oneness with the universe. Fill all these light workers and divine beings up in this bubble of light with a lot more light. See them all recharging and regenerating, and let's send them all this incredible joy. And let everyone experience divine bliss. And let that divine bliss anchor to the planet and radiate it throughout the earth. All right, let's fill that up with light and love, and we're going to take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, we're going to do another bubble of light, and in this bubble of light, we're going to put the water elemental and all sea life, especially the dolphins and whales. And if you could do some creative visualization while we're doing this, that would be awesome. All right, let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. I called Michael the Archangel and asked that all negativism that the water elemental is taken on be cut from it, transmuted by the violet flame, and filled with much love as the water elemental reconnects to the Creator. Now let's imagine this beautiful divine healing energy coming down from the Creator and flowing into all waters on the planet. And that includes our bodies, guys. Let's ask the earth to release all kinds of healing, microorganism into the seas. And as we focus on the ocean, we see the healing energies of earth and divine merging into one energy, recharging all plankton, then flowing into the coral reefs. As we send this healing energy into the coral reefs, we ask the Creator to put the spark of life back into all coral reefs on the planet. Now, in your mind's eye, see all reefs regenerating, coming back to life and flourishing. As we send this healing energy through the waters, we see it neutralizing all radiation, poisons, methane gas, chemicals, all toxins, and pharmaceutical drugs that are in it. This healing energy is also helping the water circulate so it's its perfect divine temperature. We see this healing energy neutralizing all out of balance sound, including all sonar. We trace the sonar energy back to its source and cut the ties to all computers, machines used, violet flame them to clean them up, angel light energy to heal, fill them up with love, and as we reconnect them to the Creator, we command them to be neutral by breaking down regularly and stop functioning. We're now going to send a peaceful white noise through the oceans and all waterways of the planet. Now, in your mind's eye, let's imagine now all this healing energy surrounding all sea life. And as we see them all reconnecting to the Creator so they may fulfill their divine missions and be healthy, we send out special telepathic thoughts to all sea life, dolphins, whales, sharks, manas, to be guided where the water sanctuaries are to heal and be safe. We see the violet flame blazing through all sea life to help them transmute all chemicals, radiation, toxins they may have ingested all the way down into their DNA. As all sea life is reconnected to the Creator, we ask the Creator to awaken all sea life, their blueprint, their divine blueprint for perfect health, and it's put into effect now. You see it manifesting in their bodies. So let's put our that has had oil or chemicals spilled in it. We ask the Mother Earth to release lots of microorganisms that are needed to eat up the oil and chemicals that were dumped there. We see people divinely inspired with new thoughts on how to clean up the oil spills. That's very easy to do with no cost involving using Mother Nature's gifts to clean up the mess. We ask that all who live there are filled with lots of strength, courage, and divine inspiration on all the natural ways they need to heal. May they receive all needed medicines for free, along with all legal means to take the government and all companies responsible for the pollution to court and win. We again call the violet flame through those water areas to transmute all dark energy the water elemental must mirror. Now see lots of energy going through the North Atlantic current to keep it flowing so it will help our planet keep its perfect temperature. We call the violet flame through the methane gas in all water, oceans, lakes, rivers, streams, and in our drinking water to transmute its heat energy, healed with the energy of the angel light. Now we reconnect all the molecules and atoms that create methane gas back to the Creator. We command them to be neutral, to simply revert to healthy water, yet allow for the proper amount of methane the Earth needs to remain on the planet. Now, in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine hundreds of millions of dollars, millions and millions of huge bottles of clean, pristine mineral water that are 10 miles high, 10 miles long, 10 miles wide, and are inches apart from each other, all over the oceans and waters. Inside these bottles of pristine, oxygenated water, we're going to place all the minerals, plankton, kelp, and whatever else the sea life needs to have to survive. See those bottles becoming sanctuaries for all life, sea life to go to. And we also command the water elemental to mirror the bottles of water. We see the ocean clearing up and becoming healthy and vibrant again with an abundance of flourishing, healthy sea life. We ask the angels, divas, and all cosmic beings to keep all the radiation junk that is floating in the ocean from Fukushima off all shores and sent to a newly created black hole that will take it off our planet now. Call the higher selves of the nuclear operators to reconnect those beings back to the Creator. As they awaken, they stop releasing radioactive waste into the oceans and become filled with divine inspiration on how to correct the nuclear challenge. We send a very high energy into the shallow basin around the crippled reactors so they will once again hold water. Call the higher selves of all the TEPCO decision makers to begin pumping enough of the highly contaminated water into more holding tanks. And we're going to send the violet flame through the holding tanks so it transmutes to water. We need the higher selves of those involved to put their egos aside and call in help from other countries. I call the goddess of truth to bring up all that is hidden to the surface so we can see clearly what is being done. Let all people who are running these nuclear plants and trying to repair them again put their egos aside and allow outside help in. See people from all over the world that have practical working solutions be invited to Japan, and if for their highest good of the planet, put those solutions into action now. I call the goddess of justice to wield your sword, and if it's for your highest good, to send those that have created this mess all the karmic return they deserve now. And so be it. I ask that their karmic return is amplified over 100,000-fold, and if it's for their highest good, I ask that all their income is taken from them and sent to all the people they have harmed for their health care, to replace all lost incomes, as well as clean up the planet and build new homes for the people that have had to evacuate. I see all government officials responsible for all cover-ups receiving their just karmic dues now. If it's for their highest good to be removed from their jobs and go to prison, then so be it. Replaced by a light worker that will be of service to all, compassionate with high integrity. I see all magic keeping those responsible from being brought to justice beings dissolved, along with all energy veils of invisibility and protection removed, poof, gone. We ask that all veils that are keeping humanity from seeing the radiation challenge of Fukushima are removed from them, and as they're reconnected to the Creator, they become awakened conscious beings that are given their divine solution to solve the world's nuclear problems in love. Let the veils be removed from the planet so everyone is conscious of it, shares information on how to stay healthy, how to stop and close down the nuclear reactors, not allow any more nuclear reactors to be built, and stop the shipment of nuclear material from going cross country. And for those that are working on this as their divine mission, we're going to send them lots of energy. The people that are trying to stop this and correct this, we're going to send them lots of energy and ask that they're also divinely inspired on how to move forward. So we're going to fill that up with light and love and take a deep breath and release it. And I again give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, we're going to take another bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we're going to put Earth, all life forms, Satan and Lucifer and all their followers in this bubble of light. Thank God it's a big bubble, okay? Let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am. Through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. Called up Michael the Archangel to take his sword of blue flame and cut ties to all satanic magic around all life forms, organic, inorganic, including all movie stars, all singers and illusion makers, the music, TV, movie, cable, radio communication fields, industries, politicians, leaders, religious leaders, military personnel of all ranks and all decision makers, planets, and animals worldwide. Anyone who will sacrifice their spiritual values for power, knowledge, or material gain. Republicans, a Fautasian pact. This includes all skin this magic is written on, no matter where Satan keeps it hidden, as ties to all satanic magic. And pacts that were made with Satan are cut. We call the violet flame to clean up all that dark energy. And then we send the angel light energy to heal it, fill it up with the Creator's divine love. We command the skin and parchments to now be neutral, only emitting love. I call upon the fire elemental to blaze and burn in all the vaults of Satan and everywhere of these skins and parchments of magic, of vaults, ethereal or in physical, in flame and burning till all skins and parchments that contracts are written on and are in ashes. All trusts are hereby dissolved through the sacred trust that God has with human to set us free. We cut all black magic, satanic ties and binds Satan has placed on all life forms, souls of planet Earth, going back to the time when Satan was cast out of heaven. Through this present time and the future of our planet, the ties and binds to this energy and all souls are now cut free from your bondage. Satan owns no one. People of this planet all have their very own direct link to God, the Creator, and thus in charge of all dominion on the planet. You do not own the world, humans, nor any souls on the planet or anywhere. We can manage our own sacred trusts with the Creator ourselves. Satan, you're fired. We now reconnect all those souls to the Creator, helping them become awakened, conscious, spiritual beings. We cut all the ties to all of Satan's trusts that he set up, claiming all real estate is his, then binding that in magic. We again cut the ties with this trust called, we call in the violet flame to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal. We reconnect it to God. Now we command it to be neutral, to only emit love. We call forth the fire elemental to burn this magic and all it's written onto ashes. This trust is hereby dissolved by the light of God, the Creator, and everything that is holy. We cut all ties to Satan and all trusts that make people slaves. We again cut the ties to this magic and the bonding of it with Satan. Call the violet flame through it to clean the energy up. Angel light to heal, then we reconnect it to the Creator, commanding it to be neutral. We again call the fire elemental to blaze through this magic till it's cleansed.
Shop Black Friday week deals Sunday through Friday at Kohl's. Plus, get $15 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. And take an extra 15% off. Get the big one throws, $8.49. Toastmaster small appliances are just $2.14 after rebate. And Fitbit Versa 2 is $129.99. Plus, take 30% off Lego, 70% off fine jewelry, and save on boots for her, $16.99. Plus, get fast and free store pickup. Shop Black Friday week deals at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Select styles. Offers valid November 22nd through the 27th. 15% off with promo code ENJOY15. Lego and Fitbit offers and coupons do not apply. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
CVS is helping you stay prepared this cold and flu season. This week, select Vicks cold relief products are $9.99. Visit CVS or CVS.com today. Restrictions apply. See CVS.com/weekly ad for details.
Cleansed by fire to ashes and dust. I see the storage vaults, physical or etheric and physical flame now. We now see all veils and overlays over all souls being removed, allowing everyone to reconnect to their higher selves, becoming awakened spiritual beings, fully aware of their divine missions and purposes. We cut all ties with the trust called C'est Qui Vie, claiming all souls to Satan and the Catholic Church. As these ties are cut, we call the violet flame to clean it up and the angel light energy to heal. Fill it up with the Creator's love, and we command it to be neutral, to only emit love. I call the fire elemental to burn the skin. It's written on till in ashes. See all souls being set free again, becoming awakened spiritual beings. We cut all ties and magical contracts Satan had with the Roman Vatican Church Empire and with Hitler. All concordats are now dissolved by the violet flame, healed in angel light, and reconnected to the Creator, now becoming neutral or only emitting love. The energy of the First through the Fourth Reich is now dissolved. We call the higher selves of all beings worshiping Satan, past, present, future, to step forward in the light of God and renounce Satan, all lies, deception, chaos, and wars you create. If you choose not to, which is your free will, I called your higher self and guardian angel to put you all in positions of harmlessness now. We remove all veils, overlays you have placed on each other, cut the oaths you have taken together, binding you to each other and your projects, now removed. For all of you, those who choose to stay with Satan, again, your free will, we place you all in a bubble of mirror. The mirror faces you, so any dark energy you try and send out will stay contained. We have the violet flame to cleanse this energy so it does not gain any strength. And this bubble of mirror will stay up 24/7, 366 days a year from here through eternity. It will dissolve when you choose to work in the light of the Creator and not Satan. Until then, this bubble keeps you powerless. May this light work be amplified over 100,000-fold anytime anyone just listens to this. All right, we're going to take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So we're going to take another deep breath, and as we connect to the Creator, feel that energy flow through us, creating another bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, again, we're going to put in earth and all life forms. In the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. I call to Michael the Archangel, Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, all the cosmic beings, and the Creator to cut all ties to all artificial plasma in the atmosphere that was reptilian created. As we cut ties to their masters, we call the violet flame through all the cells, atoms, molecules, DNA of the plasma to clean it up. Now we reconnect it all to the Creator, filling it all up with divine love. We command it to be neutral and no longer function. See the plasma breaking up and neutralizing itself. Let it not be able to form any square or ring frequency patterns. We place a mirror in front of the scalar and plasma weapons to return all signals and frequencies back to the reptilian stations. As this is done, we see the equipment imploding on itself. Let all computers connected with any scalar frequency machines being used overloading with this energy that was sent back, causing the machines to also implode. A call to debris in outer space from meteors, rockets, satellites to start to magnetize to all satellites that are not being used for the highest good of mankind and interfering with their orbit cycles, and that includes all those 5G satellites. I call the Helios and Vista, reach out and embrace those satellites with so much divine electromagnetic energy that it will interfere with signals that are not being used with divine purpose. I give the angels permission to interfere and divinely distort any signals coming from those satellites. And we're also going to put all those satellites in a Faraday cage so it can't communicate and all its signals are blocked. We also cut ties to all fifth dimensional energy frequency vents around the earth that's creating a dark energy overlay over the earth to control and harness human consciousness. We cut ties to all machines that are affecting us in the 3D world through frequencies, vibrations, and sound that is directed at the electromagnetic fields to create negativity and chaos. We cancel clear all frequencies that are suppressing light, giving humans an oppressive feeling. We also cut the ties to military buoys connected to the reptilian stations and their dark masters. We command that all those buoys be contained in a circle of cement with a lead overlay to jam all frequencies. Also, we're putting them in a Faraday cage, placing all those buoys in a position of harmlessness. We command that frequencies connected to the Merkaba orthogonal transformers to break down and collapse, dissolving the frequency fence that creates a self-perpetuating loop of negativity. We now send this golden solar energy through those frequencies that shift the grids so people feel positive and happy and see their life's missions and purposes and how they're going to fulfill them. We now command the breakdown and deactivation of all scalar plasma weapons that are coming from low Earth orbit satellites that are targeting the most awakened light warriors on the planet. We also see the plasma toplet bombs that are protecting these satellites breaking down, becoming non-functional. Let's send a gold and solar energy through the Earth's morphogenetic grid that neutralizes any dark energy that wants to control the grid. I call divine light, divine balance, divine male-female balance to all grids, ley lines, meridians, domes, obelisks, pyramids, and all sacred spots on the planet. I call the Michael's sword of blue flame to cut all ties to all satanic negative ceremonies that have been done, past, present, and future, on those areas. See it blaze with the violet flame to transmute those power spots to divine light. Envision these areas blazing in God's divine radiating light, sending positive enlightened energy through the earth and all sacred spots, radiating joy and happiness to the earth and all her inhabitants. As these reptilians' facilities break down, we see everyone reconnect to the Creator, becoming awakened, spiritual, divine, happy beings. They're also given their divine missions and purposes as they are opening to new possibilities that will also help them go beyond their divine potential. I'm going to fill that up with light and love and take a deep breath and release it. And give thanks for this opportunity to serve. We're going to create another bubble of light. And again, we're going to put the Mother Earth and all life forms in it. So let there be light. Call the gold and solar energy down to cover all pyramids, obelisks, and all sacred objects on the planet. As it flows, see this gold and solar energy anchor to all grids and ley lines underneath these sacred spots. See this gold and solar energy flow through the morphogenetic grids above the planet. We now call divine peace, divine calm, divine harmony, divine oneness, divine brotherhood, divine peace to descend down through all those sacred spots now, flowing to all chaotic areas that are not in harmony with the Creator, raising the energy vibration in that area to divine enlightenment energy. We command Michael the Archangel to cut the God and Goddess of war and chaos from the earth and all life forms they have attached to. We tie and bind them, sending them through the violet flame to clean their energies up, then send them back to the Creator, replacing that space with a God and Goddess of divine peace and harmony. We called all militaries on earth and asked them to stop hurting any life forms. We ask all veils and overlays that are of war be cut from everyone in the military, allowing them to become conscious beings. As they now reconnect to their higher selves, they choose not to hurt or harm anyone, showing instead actions of peace and kindness with a big dash of compassion. See all weapons of war breaking down and choosing not to work or misfiring, missing all their targets. See all peace as peace descends, see with it a higher consciousness and lots of divine inspiration flowing to all people. See them reconnecting to the divine and being given their divine mission and purposes, hope and courage to create a divinely inspired, loving, balanced planet. We call the higher selves of the ruling class, can ask that Michael the Archangel cut them free of all ties they have to power, presidencies, greed, money, gladiator mentality, patriarchy. As this energy is cut from them, see them letting go of all this power to replace and as they let go of the power, see them resigning from their jobs and replaced with a light worker that will create a balance for government and businesses, honoring men and women alike and equally. As this golden solar energy descends on earth, Satan's energy diminishes to nothing. See divine peace descend down now. See divine calm descend down around the earth now. See love descend around the earth now. May divine enlightenment descend on all life forms now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all life forms now. Let's do that 2 more times. Come on, you can chant with me. May divine enlightenment descend on all life forms now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all life forms now. May divine enlightenment descend on all life forms now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all life forms now. All right, take a deep breath and release it. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So we're going to take another deep breath, and as you exhale, feel that divine energy flow down and out through all your chakras, your arms, your hands into the center, forming another bubble of light, which we're going to put in all the HARP military installations. All right. Let there be light. In the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. I call the Michael the Archangel, Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, all the cosmic beings, and the Creator, to cut all ties to all artificial plasmas in the atmosphere that was HARP reptilian created. That creates a mirror. As we cut the ties to their masters, we call the violet flame through all the cells, atoms, molecules, DNA of this plasma to clean it up. Now we reconnect it all to the Creator, filling it all up with divine joy. We command it to be neutral and no longer function. See the plasma breaking up and neutralizing itself. Let it not be able to form any square or ring frequency patterns. We place a mirror in front of this mirror to return all signals and frequencies back to the HARP stations. As this is done, we see all the HARP equipment imploding on itself, all computers connecting with the HARP, overloading with this energy that was sent back, causing many overloads. And also, see the numbers in the computers, the ones and the zeros flipping. 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. See it flip, 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 flip. We also cut the ties to all, sorry. We command the goddess of truth to bring up all knowledge up to the people that can put the HARP facilities in a position of harmlessness. And if I haven't done it, I'm going to do it again. We also cut the ties to military buoys connected to the HARP stations and their dark masters. We command that the buoys be contained in a circle of cement with a lead overlay to jam all frequencies, placing all those buoys in a position of harmlessness. And just to add a little bit, piece de resistance, imagine all those buoys placed in a Faraday cage. Imagine all machines made out of any Tesla knowledge that is being misused anywhere on the planet to change any weather patterns, breaking down now. We call the Michael the Archangel to cut them free with sword of blue flame, cleansed in violet ray. We reconnect them to the Creator. Now we command them to be neutral and keep breaking down. Now let's include all jets, planes, and helicopters creating chemtrails, sea sky returning to natural weather patterns. We call to the elemental kingdom for help. The rats, mice, red ants, spider snakes, centipedes, termites, wasps, bees, flies, and any other small insects to go and reside in the HARP facilities. Create nests in all their electrical equipment, including all the computers, hard drives, water pipes, floor, ceiling, and all walls. As these HARP facilities break down, see everyone reconnecting to the Creator and becoming an awakened spiritual being, receiving their divine missions, their divine purposes, and how they're going to fulfill them. And also, with the HARP station breaking down, see the earth recovering. So fill this up with much energy. And we're going to take a deep breath and release it. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. Well, we're just blowing through these, guys. Awesome. So we have enough time. We're going to do some energy work on the coronavirus. So take a deep breath, feel that energy flow down, create a bubble of light. And in this, we're going to put the coronavirus and everyone on the planet. Oh, put in all life forms. What the hey? Let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me. I command. I call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties to whoever created the coronavirus and their masters and whoever distributed that. And we're going to cut ties between them and the bug. And we're going to ask the Goddess of Truth to step in and bring all this information up to the surface. Let the truth come out. Let's cut all ties between all the beings responsible in the virus, no matter where it is in physical form, human or animal, in the lab, or in drugs of any kind. This includes any mutations the virus may evolve into. We call the violet flame through the dis-ease to clean it up, the energy of the angel light to heal it. Now we see this virus reconnecting to the creator. See all cells, atoms, molecules of this virus filling up with so much light. It radiates a high healing vibration. As it recharges in the light, we command the virus to be neutral or turn itself into a beneficial healing water, allowing itself to be eliminated from the body in a gentle, kind release, or simply return to water. We ask this to be done for anyone who was exposed in any way to the coronavirus, human or animal. And to those that have had the virus and are having mental challenges, we're going to ask their higher self for permission to call in this really high healing energy into their crown chakra and see it go through the brain. See every cell, atom, molecule in their brain reconnect up to the creator. And see their brains, see their memories improve, see them being filled with new possibilities in their lives and become a more awakened spiritual being. Now, to all who have been exposed to the virus, we surround them in the energy of angel light, especially over their lungs. As the angel light is relaxing the lungs, they can breathe better. Now we're going to send energy to their heart to regenerate their life force so they heal themselves. We now call the violet flame around everyone exposed to transmute the energy of the virus to a simple common cold that all people recover from quickly. Now let's send a peaceful, calm, healing energy to all people being quarantined again. We call their higher self to activate their divine blueprint for perfect health, and then it's now activated in their bodies, allowing them to recover quickly if infected. Let them also be divinely inspired and thoughts on how to put their lives back together after quarantine and put their plans in action. Let them be sent everything they need to have comfortable quarantine, filled with food, water, shelter, everything they need to be comfortable, and a way to pay their bills. See all labs and all these viruses turning into a beneficial healing water. Call to all the elementals like mice, rats, red ants, spiders, snakes, bees, wasps, fleas, dust, and funguses to now infest the labs, including all university labs, private or government, in a way no one will be hurt or harmed, yet all the equipment, computer, hard drives, phones, lab equipment, cars, and planes will break down and no longer function. Let all who enter the buildings become dyslexic when they try and operate any equipment of any kind. Computers and try to do their technical work. Their minds may function properly and normally when not on site. Call the higher selves of all those responsible scientists and financiers for all versions of the coronavirus, asking them to stop creating harmful viruses. And if they choose to continue, free will, ask their higher selves and guardian angels to put them all in positions of harmlessness now. And if it's for their highest good, they receive a karmic return over 100,000 fold now, then so be it. And I step aside as it's returned to them. See those scientists and money financiers putting their knowledge, money, and gifts to works of good for humanity, or just decide to retire and spend more time with their families, replacing them with no one. See those beings also releasing all cures for free, no matter what healing modality works. And in your mind's eye, see all this information being gifted to humanity and all the doctors. And really let the truth come out about all these incredible COVID vaccines that are coming out. Let the truth come out with the side effects. Now, if it's for highest good, that those that are responsible for this and spreading it receive a karmic return over 100,000-fold now, then so be it. And we step aside as it's returned to them. Call the goddess of truth and justice into the lives of everyone in the government and military who may be trying to spread the disease. Let it all come to the surface. Let their names be known, resulting in prison time for their endangering the planet and all life forms. We see all black magic around the coronavirus being neutralized in all their dark manifestations, being disrupted, resulting in no more forward movement of the coronavirus. See all Agenda 21 plans falling apart. See the coronavirus Agenda 25 plan falling apart. And as the world spiritually awakens, see us quantum leaping into the world of divine enlightenment. See this world pandemic calming down to nothing as people heal from the virus and it stops spreading from any form. If this is also coming from 5G and people are really reacting to 5G, then let it be brought up. Let the real reason why people are passing and making transition, let that reason be brought up and not just have it tagged COVID-19 for every death on the planet. Again, let the Great Reset fall apart. Let Agenda 21 fall apart, Agenda 30, Agenda 25, and any other agendas that they've got going. All right, fill that up with energy, and we're going to take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, that's it for tonight. We're going to close with 3 ohms, and then we'll do some grounding. Come on, you can ohm with me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. So be it. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, if you got that stone called hematite, go grab it. And if you don't know what it looks like this. Kind of silver gray, shiny when it's polished, and it's great for grounding. And if you don't have it, put your feet flat on the floor and let's bring that earth energy up. Imagine it coming up your toes, the bottom of your feet, your ankles, feel it come up your calves. And as this earth energy comes up higher, feel yourself now pulling back in body, becoming very centered, very clear-headed. And this earth energy is coming up farther on your legs, and feel yourself becoming even more centered, more back in body. Now, if you're still high after the show, I don't know if it's, how cold it is where you live. You can put your gloves on and your coat, go run out to a tree, put your hands on the tree. And if it's cold, make sure you have gloves on. Send your excess energy into the tree. Do that for 30 seconds. And then ask the tree to send you energy back. And you should be back in body and that and should be grounded. You might want to eat something or take a bath or a shower. That'll help you pull in body too. So thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to ask that anybody that listens to this show or reads any transcript of it, that this energy work is amplified over 100,000-fold. Now, I just want to say something really quick before we go. And happy Thanksgiving, guys. Please be safe. And, Do what your heart tells you to do. That's all I can say. I just want to add a quick note about the vaccine, and I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to tell me what I see and what I'm not going to do. I just find it really strange that after 6 months, they've come up with this awesome vaccine, 95% effective, and they're not saying anything about what the side effects are. Oh, they're saying there's no side effects. BS. And that's pushing out a vaccine, which I really highly suspect. And I'm hearing from other sources in Europe that, they're playing around with that vaccine and people are having some really serious side effects. So for me, unless, the vaccine has been tested like 3 to 4 years minimum, I'm going to touch it. It's going to stay away from me. And I don't do vaccines anyway, so it's not like I'm going to rush out. But for those of you that are thinking about it, just think about it. Let other people be a guinea pig. Step back and observe. And if nothing happens and they have no reaction, and if you still feel good about it, then do it. If that's what makes you feel good. And if not, don't. You have that choice. And again, I'm not saying whether you should do it or not do it. That's up to you. I'm just saying, think about it. Think about how quick they're trying to push this out. And claiming 95% effective. I mean, the flu vaccine has been out for years. They can't come up with an effective flu vaccine. So you're going to tell me in 6 months or less, they've come up with a COVID-19 vaccine? Okie dokie, where they've never come up. Yeah, anyway, so I just wanted to say that. For you guys, please shop locally, at your local stores in your area. And if you want any healing healing stones, contact my website, www.angellighteom.com, ANGELITEOM.com. I have all my Angel Light healing products there. Plates you can sit on, massage tools, and they all glow in the dark. Cool stuff. And, I've been doing this business for 28 years, and people have my healing tools from that long ago. So this is a product that you will have for, if you're careful, you'll have it for a very, very long time. It's not planned obsolescence. So on that note, I am going to say thank you. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio. Check us out on YouTube and subscribe, to my YouTube channel and UPRN. It would be awesome. Well, get rid of you. There we go. So again, have a wonderful holiday. Do some random acts of kindness this week. Go to Walmart, go buy some cheap blankets for $2.50 and go hand them out to homeless people. There's a lot that can be done for very little money that you can make a lot of people happy, do a lot of random acts of kindness, and that you're doing service work at the same time. So I wish you divine abundance, and I'm asking that your higher self brings you a lot of your heart's desires. And on that note, aloha. Catch you next week. Same time, same place.